Hi, how you doing today? What I'm going to be making for you today is one of the all-time favorites of the pastas. All the pastas that I told you about. Pasta fazool, pasta badan, pasta lentique. This is pasta chic. Pasta with chickpeas. So, what I'm going to be doing here is I've chopped in my little mini trusty mini chopper a carrot, a small carrot, a small onion or half of a medium onion, and 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to put the heat on here, and what I'm going to do is put what you call a sofrito. The only thing I'm not putting in celery. I don't like celery in it. So this is heating up. So like I said, a small carrot, a small onion, and 2 cloves of garlic. And what is a cup of Ditalini, and 1 can. I'm making a half a recipe. I'm not making a full recipe because I'm the only one that's going to be eating it. So I have 1 can of chickpeas divided, half and half. I have my olive oil. I have my tomato. I'm going to mince it a little better. And I have some chicken broth. You don't have to use the chicken broth. You could use water if you want. A few bay leaves. You could put rosemary in here if you like, but I'm not particularly fond of rosemary. And a piece of Parmigiano Reggiano, which I'm going to put in the recipe for flavor. So what I'm going to do here is take my sofrito.
How much oil in the pot already?
There's about 4 or 5 tablespoons. And it's going to heat up a little bit, and we're going to lower the flame because we don't want it to burn. Here we go. Take a look in the pot. It smells so good. I'm going to mince this around for a couple of minutes, and I'll be back. So the sofrito is sauteing nicely. I have it on a medium-high heat. I'm going to put a few bay leaves in here. The bay leaves. And what I have here is half of the chickpeas. Now, I don't know if I mentioned, but this is a half a recipe. So I'm going to emulsify this portion. And what I'm going to do, you could put water in if you like. I like to put a little chicken broth, makes it a little tastier, and a little bit of olive oil. And I'm going to emulsify this. This is going to make the pasta creamy. Okay, now what I'm going to do is rinse this off because I'm going to emulsify the tomatoes. If you like chunks in there, go right ahead and use the chunks. But I'm going to rinse this off. Okay, so this is doing nicely. I'm just going to add a little chicken broth while it's doing its thing so it doesn't burn.
So how long has this been going total now?
Oh, 5, 7 minutes like that. Okay, so I rinsed off everything, and I'm going to emulsify the tomatoes. As I said, if you want it chunky, you don't have to do this. Okay. I'm going to add this. It's alive! I'm going to add this to the sofrito. Sofrito! Okay. Make sure you blend it in very well. You can add a little salt. You can add pepper if you like. And I'm going to add in the chickpeas. Woo! And a little more chicken broth. Lower it a little bit more.
It's not on. It's not on.
Okay. And now I'm going to add some water. About a cup. And the pasta. I have a cup of pasta here. This will serve maybe 2 people, and the cheese. Now let this simmer and cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then test the pasta to see if it's done. I'll be back when it's ready. All right, so this has been cooking for about 20-25 minutes. I have a tendency to underestimate. I'm sorry about that. Okay, at this point, you're going to remove the bay leaves. I think there was 3 of them. Okay. All right. Now you're going to add the creamed chicha. Oh.
You got a bay leaf on the back of the spoon.
I know. I know, I saw it. Mix it in. And cook it for another 5 minutes, not even.
You sure?
Oh, you could wait here if you want. Look how creamy and delicious it looks. No, just another few minutes. That's it, look. See? It's delicious. Delish. All right, so it's been like 3-4 minutes. Normally I would put a little bit more pasta in there, but I'm keeping a reduction on my carbs if I can. Anyway, this is it. It's delicious, and you have to stir it quite often because the pasta will stick to the bottom of the pot. So here am I. Wow. Take a look at that. And what I'm going to do here is add some grated cheese, however much you want. Also, if you want to add some pepper, that's okay too. So let me taste this. I'm going to blow it off, and I'll let you know how delicious it is. That's really delicious. I hope you try it. Until next time, this is Hetty signing out.